Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to any new viewers. This is a 2023 yearly forecast as we end 2022, as we look at closing the chapter, reflecting on what has come to pass for us in the year of 2022. Let's now look forward and see what 2023 will bring us. I'm going to have a look at lots of different areas of life. I'm going to look at love and relationships for both single viewers and those who are already entering 2023 in a committed partnership or relationship. I'll have a look at your career, finance, money area of life for 2023. I will have a look at any unexpected things that may be coming up in 2023, whether they be positive or negative, just, unknown, unexpected things that we are not anticipating. I'm going to have a look at how we're finishing off the year and just overall themes, what we can expect for 2023. So thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy this reading, of course, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer. Let's have a look at 2023, what your general themes are for the year. Just general sort of overview themes for you, Cancer, for the year 2023. What does the year have in store? Oh, beautiful first card to get. We've got the Six of Fire. This is the Six of Wands. This is all about victory, achievement, success in something, and also getting recognized for something as well. Having the adulation from people around you, from people recognizing what you have achieved, feeling popular. Let's see what else we've got here. One fly out. Oh my goodness, more fire energy. We've got the Queen of Fire. This is the Queen of Wands. I absolutely love it. I'm seeing perhaps an big increase in confidence after that success, after that victory. And we've had two pop out here together. Wow. Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands, and Two of Water. That's the Two of Cups. Given that we have so much really fiery energy this year, right? I think this is going to be a very dynamic year, a year where you achieve a lot, where you get a lot done, where there's a lot of changes, but you're really in charge of the changes, in charge of your destiny. You're making the decisions, you're calling the shots. I'm also seeing a new opportunity for those of you. Again, we'll get sort of more detail into different areas of your life, like love and relationships, like career, like work. But definitely there is the spark of something new, which is very exciting, which you are very passionate about. And we've also got this beautiful card of partnership with the Two of Cups. So something really amazing between you and someone else. But we'll delve more into what everything means in the different sections. But overall, I'm really getting very positive energy, very dynamic energy from what I'm seeing for you, Cancer, in 2023. It's possible that you have been working on something up until this year and it's like finally some sort of success from that and some sort of feeling of recognition. So this could even be like a promotion or finally entering into the type of work that you really want to do, leading people. I see the potential for more of a leadership type role as well. Lots of exciting possibilities that could come from this spread. So I'm really looking forward to doing the rest of this reading for you guys. For any single Cancers, there is certainly the possibility of a very passionate, exciting new relationship that leads to love. So that is a possibility for some of you, or it could even be a new business venture. There's many possibilities for this. So let's get right into it. But what I'm going to start with is love, relationships, that sort of thing for single Cancers. So anyone entering into 2023 who is single, who is not in a partnership, this is for you. So we just want to see what's coming up here for single Cancers. one more card here. And we have a few more. We've got Seven of Pentacles, the Empress, and we have another ace here. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Let's have a look. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands here, and now we've got on the table a sort of true pair there with that King and the Queen of Wands. So a couple in the same suit, which kind of relates to that Two of Cups, that Two of Water, because we're seeing a true match, a true pair. But it may take a little bit of time to essentially get this going. So what I'm seeing here, for those of you who are single, you're at a point where you're quite comfortable. You are quite independent. You have been, I think, potentially some of you quite focused on career, on money, quite focused on other things that give you a sense of achievement and success. So with this, King of Pentacles energy, this is someone who is very confident, very self-assured, and also very good at managing money, managing finances. You've potentially done very well in other areas of your life. It's just the love and relationship kind of area where things are have been somewhat lacking, if that makes sense. And what I'm seeing here is that you're being very practical about it, and you've focused your energy on very practical things. But there is going to be definitely someone who you meet in 2023 who is going to spark your interest, and who is going to, I guess, perhaps bring you out of your comfort zone a little bit, I'm going to say. It feels as though you have to maybe do something a little bit different in order to talk to this person or get this person's attention. You're dealing with someone, got a couple different energies here, but we have strong Aquarius. We also have more energy, air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Two of Swords. We've also got the Empress, more Libra energy, and again, the Ace of Swords here. So we could be dealing with an air sign or someone with very strong air in their chart. But for some reason, when you first meet this person, they come across as a little bit aloof. They also come across as being perhaps a little bit indecisive. But one thing is for sure, this person catches your eye, and you're kind of looking towards them as though, wow, this, could this be someone who I'm interested in? Could this be someone who, we could form a relationship? And, does this have potential? There is a lot of passion. There's a lot of attraction in this connection. And this person could also be very, very popular. And you may kind of hear about this person before you actually meet them. Either through, could even be like through work colleagues, for example, or someone in your industry, or someone, through friends that they have just heard of them before you have heard of this person. And so you get an introduction to them, or somehow you know of them before you two actually meet. I'm seeing something develop actually once it gets going very, very quickly, but it's going to take some sort of very clear message or communication. And I almost see that a very, very unexpected, sudden message will come to you from this person, and it's going to kind of take you aback a little bit, and you're almost not going to be sure what you should do with this news. For some of you, I see that because we do have a very serious energy here with the Pentacles, and all that means is you're not really wanting to waste time. You're not really wanting to look for, just a fling or someone to have fun with for a very short period of time before it fizzles out. You're really wanting to do things right, in the right way, over the right sort of time frame, in order to build a connection with someone that lasts, and to make sure that you're not wasting time. You don't want to invest your time. Your time is very precious. And I see that you may actually be quite busy, with work and things like that, and other things that you're doing. So your time is very, very precious to you, and it's limited, and you don't want to waste it. So there is a little bit of caution when it comes to opening up, when it comes to dating and that kind of thing. Not that you're closed off to it, but you just want to make sure you are not wasting time, or you're not moving in the wrong direction or with the wrong type of person. So when a message comes in very quickly, very abruptly, very suddenly, so, for example, you may have an interest there in this person, and then all of a sudden you get a message from them, and it's like, how did this person even know how to contact me, or how did this happen? I was not expecting this so soon. And I feel that this person has a tendency to go from, seeming very chilled, very aloof, or to the point where it seems like they may not even be interested, to then all of a sudden, boom, you get like a message that proves that they are very interested. So they might have a lot going on as well. They might be quite distracted. And so that's why it's quite surprising when this message comes through. And it's going to kind of make you have to make a decision very quickly about whether you're going to start investing a lot of time. So you may actually get the message that, let's do this, let's start dating seriously, or let's, get into a relationship exclusively, whatever, or even just like, I like you, do you like me, how do you feel about this, where do you want to take this? And it may take you aback a little bit, and so you realize that this person doesn't want to waste time either. So what do we do? So there is a little bit of that kind of thinking going on. But in terms of outcome of this with this person, I'm seeing a lot of long-term potential and a definite new beginning here. And this is, when we see the Ace of Swords, it's always a little bit about victory as well, and success coming through, truthful communication. So there's something very, very good about the communication that you have between you and this person. And I think that in general, you have maybe had times in the past where communication has not been very, very good, or other people are just giving you mixed messages, for example, or you're just not on the same wavelength with anyone. This is going to be someone who you just feel so comfortable talking to, conversing with, and that just feels so different to anything that you have experienced in the past, right? But yeah, I'm also seeing this really blossoming into something. I'm seeing that you may actually have to do a bit of the traveling in order to get to this person. So that one of the barriers that could exist here is that this person perhaps lives a little bit further away from you, or there's something to do with it being difficult to actually get time to physically see this person in person. I'm seeing you may have to do a little bit of that traveling. So that may be something that you're going to start thinking about as well. But I think you get the sense that it's worth it. It's worth spending the time, getting to know this person, spending the time to see this person or travel to this person. So very, very interesting. I'm going to pull a couple more cards here just to see if I can see where this actually ends up. But I see that, you're a smart cookie, and they're a smart cookie as well. So you're not going to waste time on something that's not going to go in anywhere, and neither is this person. You have a very high self-worth, and so do they. But that's why it also may be a little bit of a challenge to see each other at times, because you're both so independent and strong-minded. I love that message of there is always enough, and I'm actually seeing a different meaning from that, which I'll get into in a moment. I love this card. I love otters as well. Otter spirit, you are never alone. Oh my goodness. Let's get one more. So what I'm seeing here, Cancer, is that, you know, sometimes it's okay to prioritize other things, to prioritize a relationship over and above, say, work or making money. That's important because you have enough, and it's not going to be affected, like your work, your money making, etc. It's not practical things. It's not going to be affected by you taking the time to spend with this person or on this relationship. So it may be time to shift focus a little bit from money and career and finances into love and relationships, because you truly want a partnership, and that's what this person wants. Okay, this person coming into your life, they really want a partner as well, a partner in life who has their back and they have their back, so that you can both never feel alone. That's really important. And that's something that it's important to strike the balance between working on your own things independently, but also really spending time with another person and being there for another person. I'm seeing that you've already had, or you're on your way to achieving a lot of success in other areas of your life. And now it may be time to shift that focus a little bit to love and relationships, to make sure that you really nurture any potential connections. It's also time to learn from the past. So really get a good eye on past mistakes. And I think that's what you're doing, perhaps with the Seven of Pentacles here as well. We've got another 7 here with Elephant Spirit, which is learn from the past. So don't forget about things that you've had a tendency to do in the past, like focus too much on work or other areas of your life before focusing on relationships. You're dealing with someone who really knows your worth, knows their worth, and you know your worth as well. I do feel that. And so it's really about maintaining that independence, but at the same time putting it aside when you need to, in order to really nurture this connection. There is a strong potential to create a future here, the future that you want, but it's going to be about you making the decision actually on whether or not that's really what you want to do and what you want to focus on. So really, really interesting reading here for you, Cancer. But what I will say is that, and this is where I think, you know, you're a little bit different to some of the other readings that I've done so far, because really the power is in your hands. I'm seeing such a dynamic, powerful energy coming from you for 2023 that everything is up to you. Basically, you're going to have the opportunity, you're going to meet a person who, you know, you have a lot of potential with for a relationship, who is almost like, this person potentially ticks all the boxes, right, of what you want, but it's going to be completely up to you. And of course, it's always we all have free will and we all have the power to make decisions, but it's going to really be up to you and what you want to focus on. You're in charge. It's not because of lack of opportunities. Let's say you meet people, you have love around you. It's there. It's ready whenever you choose. Whenever you open up to it, that's when you will start to have a very fulfilling relationship. So I think that's what you're realizing in 2023. It's that it's completely up to you and where you place your focus. You are 100% manifesting what you want. So get very clear on what it is that you want, and it will come in. All right. Now let's move on to Cancers who are already in a relationship or a committed partnership entering into 2023. Let's see what the year has in store for you guys and your partner and your relationship together. Let's see where things are going. Got that Queen of Wands again. She's very nice to see. Oh goodness, we have the Fool. We've got a Queen and a King here. Oh, beautiful energy. More Cups, I love it. 6 of Cups. Okay, so Cancer's already in a relationship. Wow. This is, I would say, really only going from strength to strength in 2023. You know, it's interesting. This year, what I'm seeing and what I'm sensing as a general theme, and we'll see if it continues in the next couple of decks that I use, but I'm really sensing you being in control and you being in charge. You're in control, you're in charge of your destiny, you're feeling very confident. This flows through into how you are in your relationship as well. I'm seeing a big increase in confidence. I'm also seeing you expanding in other ways. It's not just about, you and your partner and no one else. You are really doing more this year socially with friends, group activities, involving your person, sometimes not involving your person. But basically, you're having a lot of fun. You are going to be having a lot of fun in 2023. And you're also feeling very secure and confident to do so. So what I love about this is there's no feeling of insecurity in terms of how your person is feeling, what they want. Maybe that has happened in the past, but certainly it's not going to be an issue in 2023. Sometimes, given how things are feeling, it can represent a bit of a shift. And I will just show you at the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card here, which is signaling a recent change or a recent transformation, which could suggest that in the past, you were not feeling 100% confident in this relationship for some reason. Now you are feeling a lot more confident, a lot more secure, and a lot more able to do what you want to do as well. It's like you have a really good balance of being very independent and at the same time feeling very secure in your relationship. So I really, really love that. In terms of your person, for some reason, they are wanting a fresh start with you on something, right? They are wanting to, it's like they're looking at you with renewed energy, excitement. I don't know what has happened. Has it been just a shift in you, in your outlook on life, in what you are choosing to do, gaining confidence? Have you, perhaps in 2023, you're actually like reworking, or you're refreshing your look, your appearance, you're changing something about yourself, like your hair, your outfits. Maybe you're getting, into a fitness regime that works really well for you. You're just radiating energy that is really confident and really attractive, right? And it's giving your person this idea that, wow, I maybe need to do something to impress Cancer again. I need to do something to really liven this up, because Cancer's just looking so good. Like, they're just really excited. They have a new, fresh level of excitement for you and this partnership and this relationship. So I really love to see that. They could also be wanting a fresh start for themselves. They're seeing how amazing you're being and how you're doing it, and it's inspiring them. I also see that potentially there's a little bit of a difference between you and your partner in terms of you are a lot more optimistic, happy, excitable in 2023. Or maybe this is how it's always been. your partner is a little bit more cool, level-headed, calm, rational. You know, they're coming across as the King of Swords. So this person really uses their mind, uses their head before making any decision. You're a bit more like, I'm going to follow my passion. You know, that's what leads me to the right decision. That's what leads me into the right places. I'm going to follow my gut feeling, my passion. Of course, it has to make sense. You know, what I do has to make sense rationally or logically, but really, I just, you know, it has to feel exciting. It has to feel good. And I'm going to follow that. You're inspiring your partner to do the same thing, I have to say. Very, very interesting. And what I see for the outcome, again, is so beautiful. Look at this, 10 of Cups and 6 of Cups. I mean, we really can't get a better outcome in a relationship than when we see the 10 of Cups, because this is just that beautiful picture of absolute emotional contentment and happiness. And that doesn't necessarily always mean this traditional scene of a family with, you know, a male and female, or a husband and wife, mother and father, and the 2 children. It doesn't always necessarily mean that. But whatever it means, it's whatever you think of when you think of complete emotional contentment and happiness. So the fact that this is in the outcome position, we really can't get any better. I also think that there could be a new vision of your lives together, what it looks like in terms of family, in terms of children. There's some kind of new shared goal that you two have. You may already have children together. You may not have children together, but are thinking about that in the future. You may have animals that you consider, you know, that are part of your family or like children. So it's really about that shared vision for the future that you two now have. You're getting more closely aligned in terms of what the future looks like, and your goals and your aspirations for the relationship. And you're really on the same page. Now, I'm also seeing that your partner especially is reminiscing a little bit, and they could be reminiscing on a couple things. They're thinking back to the past of how the relationship started, and they have very, very fond memories of that. Really, really nice memories. And it's something that, it doesn't mean the relationship is not good now, but it means that they will always look back on that time as something, a really beautiful time in their lives, like the blossoming of your connection and your relationship. And that still holds a very, very special place in their heart, and it will always be there. So it's this sense of, no matter what happens between you and your person, they are going to feel that deep connection, and it will never fade. What I'm also potentially seeing is that they are looking back to their own childhood. They are looking back to how things were done then, and they're feeling a real sense of homeliness. And they could also be reassessing what they want to keep from their upbringing and what they don't, what they want to let go, and how they want to create new memories with you, how they want to build a new kind of family dynamic or connection with you, whether there are children involved or not. It's about creating your own memories, your own traditions, that sort of thing, with the knowledge of the past, but not being completely tied down to that. Having a sort of able to appreciate it and enjoy it, but also creating new memories and new traditions with you. Really, really beautiful energy for your relationship this year, Cancer. Now we have, Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle, and Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. So I think that is very much on your person's side here, because your person thinks a lot. They are very rational in terms of how they use their mind and how they make decisions in life. You're actually wanting a little bit more change and fun and excitement this year, I can see. And your person is learning more about how to how to be a little bit more wise. This person is someone who can overthink sometimes. And overthinking is, you know, can be good, and it can also, well, thinking is good. Overthinking is where it can sometimes not be good. So this person is learning how to not overthink certain situations in order to improve the relationship and the connection. So very, very interesting there. Overall, looking very, very good for your romantic partnership in 2023. Cancer, that's really nice to see. All right, let's change focus now, and we're going to talk about career, work, finances, money, that sort of thing. Let's see what's happening in your career, in your work life for 2023. What can we expect? My goodness, we have the Emperor. Yeah, I think, well, I won't say anything until I can see where the rest of this, how the rest of the cards come out and in what order. But just had a couple fly out there, my apologies. But yeah, very, very strong energy at work. Okay. There's that King of Swords again. Very interesting. All right, Cancer. So some of you, without a doubt, are going to be ascending into some kind of leadership position. So what does that mean? That can mean promotion. That can mean sometimes even starting your own business. Or so for those of you, you know, being entrepreneurial or wanting to start your own business or your own side project or whatever, and taking a very leadership role in terms of that, I can see that happening too. But definitely because you've got this sense of recent victory, recent success with the Six of Wands, like this is gonna, I feel, happen very soon. It's gonna happen at the start of 2023 or sometime in the, say, first few weeks, first few months. It's going to happen towards the beginning. That it means that you could have worked on something that was so successful that ended up being really good and that really got the attention of people above you. And so they were able to promote you or offer you a position for promotion or more leadership, coming with that more money as well, more power, more influence, all those sorts of things. So I really see that you have a good balance. Like no matter what you do in this role, even if you're stepping into it and it's new for you and it's something you're potentially not used to, you're doing it with a very, very good balance of energy. It's almost like you have a very strong leadership style, but at the same time, you are able to balance that with a lot of empathy, a lot of, you can easily build rapport with the people that you work with, and they respect you on multiple levels. And it's almost like everyone gets along. It's just, yeah, you're very, very well loved in the environment where you work, or whoever is around you, whether they're above you, whether they're below you, whether they're on the same level. You're very, very highly respected, and not a lot of people question your authority and your opinions, but at the same time, that's not because it's all about you and what you want. You have this sense of wanting to be inclusive and include everyone and listen to other people as well. So really, really strong leadership skills I'm seeing from you for 2023. When I look at the energy around you, you could be working with some people, or you have some people around you who are extremely traditional and very, very rational, very logical. I think you get along very well with someone important in your work environment. So this could be a business partner, this could be just someone, a colleague or a manager or someone who you work very, very closely with. You're able to satisfy their needs. And this could even be someone who is asking you to do things. It could be someone who, because I'm seeing them in some kind of position of power as well. You're able to satisfy their needs. What's interesting is that I see you having a better blend of tradition and new versus new ideas, right? Because you need a little bit of both. You need to know how to do things in a tried and tested and true way, but you also need to have the ability to intuitively understand when it's time to try something new. And I think that you have the ability to do that. This other person is a little bit more stuck in terms of doing things a certain way because that's the right way and that's how it's been done. They're a little bit more like looking at the rules, unable to be sort of extremely flexible with certain rules, even though they are very intelligent. So anyway, I see you getting along great with this person, and it's only going to lead to more success for you. I think this person doesn't feel overtly threatened by you, but at the same time they sense your power. So it's almost like there's this sense of equality and a mutual admiration and respect. I'm seeing that you're really getting some kind of wish come true when it comes to work, money, finances. We've got the 9 of Cups here. This is feeling really, really nice, really good. It's some kind of win. It's like going after something and then you get it. And it just feels so great, and it reinforces your confidence and your drive to get things done. I see you really seizing an opportunity here. This could be, for some of you, an opportunity to invest in something, or an opportunity to get involved in something else, like your own business or a creative project or something, and you get a very quick win from that. That's what I like. It quickly shows you that it's going to pay off and that it's going to be lucrative. And I almost see you taking an opportunity, seizing an opportunity at just the right time, when if someone else would have waited, the opportunity may have passed them by. So be on the lookout for that. Obviously, of course, you need to do what feels right and what makes logical sense as well once you analyze it. I'm certainly not advocating doing anything really risky without thinking about it first. I don't ever claim to give any of that sort of advice or financial advice on this channel. But I see you really analyzing an opportunity and then seizing it, and then that paying off. I'm seeing you taking a little bit of a more, again, I'm coming back to leadership. You're in charge, you're making the decisions. I see you taking just even more and more of that role while other people step back from it. People are going to rely more and more on you and what you have to say. And there could even be some kind of a change in your work environment by the end of the year, where some people leave because they realize that they're no longer right for working in that area. They've sort of come to the end of their time doing that, and that could be why you step up as well. So there could be someone who you're working with or working under, and then they naturally step back while you go into their role, and you get sort of promoted or go to a higher level that way, or take over, a company even, or do something like that, take over a business, or step in when this person has to step back for whatever reason, either because they leave or because they just need to take a little bit more time for themselves. Perhaps they might be having like a bit of stress or health issues, or who knows, like not necessarily something serious, but they're just they're taking a bit of a step back for whatever reason, and you are filling that role, and you're filling it, I would say, more dynamically and a little bit better than they did. And they're kind of realizing that, oh, okay, it's time to step back now and let kind of this new energy come in and take over. Very exciting stuff. Lots of wins, lots of more chance to lead and really advance yourself this year, and a quick win as well. Increase in probably money. Something works out when you were maybe not even knowing if it was gonna work out or pay off. Let's move on to the unexpected. What is happening in 2023? Anything that we are not expecting, could be good, could be bad. Overall, these 2023 for you is looking very positive, Cancer, I have to say. Is there anything else unexpected coming in 2023? Anything unexpected for Cancer? I think you're not going to realize, or you're not going to be expecting just how busy you're going to be in 2023. You're probably like, what is happening? Where is the time going? Where, you know, the year I think is going to fly by for you. You're going to achieve a lot. It's going to be a big year in terms of your success and achievements, but it's going to go so quickly because you've just got so much going on. And there'll be an opportunity to really take a break, take a step back. Someone may even come to you and be like, you know what, Cancer, just take a breather. just take a bit of time off, you know, for a few days or a week or something. I got this. I can handle it for you. Don't worry. I can handle things while you're gone. Yeah, lots happening. I'm seeing someone unexpected come back as well. So I'm seeing someone who you may have lost touch with. It could be like a friend or someone who you haven't spoken to in a really long time, or perhaps a group that you haven't spoken to in a long time. There's going to be some kind of reunion. It's going to be a lot happier and a lot better than what you expect. You could be getting together for, you know, something nice like a celebration, someone's wedding, or who knows, or some kind of reunion, and it just feels so good. It feels like it was really a blessing that you were able to reconcile or see this friend or see this group of friends again. I'm also seeing again a lot of opportunities, of you really seizing opportunities. I'm seeing that there's a big shift for you in terms of what you really are willing to go for. So there's a big increase in your own confidence. And when you look back to how you were in the past, it's like, where did this come from? I so wasn't the type to just rush into things like this. I wasn't the type to just take big chances. You're just taking big chances this year, but I see them paying off. I'm seeing a truthful conversation, potentially with someone who was maybe being a little bit, I don't want to say playing you, but they were showing you one thing and doing another thing, or they were living one way or showing you one thing and then living another way. So they're going to have a truthful, or you're going to find out the truth about someone, basically. The truth about someone's true nature. You're going to get very clear on that, and you're going to understand what this person is like. This could be a family member. This could be someone you work with. This could be like you realizing someone is actually not as dynamic and powerful as you thought they once were. So you're seeing right through that. What else? Yeah, big change in your relationship with either this person or a few people. It could even be a parent. It could be a parent. It could be you seeing as you get older, you realize that your relationship with a parent, like you're seeing it from very adult or very mature eyes, parent or another family member or someone who perhaps you thought one way about for a very long time. You're now really seeing the truth of that situation. And it's not necessarily good or bad. It's helpful. It's helpful because it could even be someone who you were a bit more emotionally tied to, and now you're able to break that bond a little bit in a healthy way. You're seeing something with more mature eyes, I guess. Yeah, it could be someone who was almost trapping you because they were putting a lot of emotional stress on you for some reason, and it was making you feel very trapped and very tied to them without you realizing it. I don't think you knew you felt that way, or you knew that was the dynamic. And I'm not saying that they were doing it, from an evil place or had malicious intentions, but it's just a relationship. So I see you finally able to break free of that somehow. It's some sort of a mental prison, and you're seeing the truth. And I wonder how that truth is coming out. But it could have to do with you and another person, or you traveling, or you expanding your mind in some other way. Just you maturing, really. And also having to make a choice about how you relate to this person in future and whether or not it's actually helpful for your life. So very, very interesting. It's bittersweet because on the one hand, you miss how the relationship was, but on the other hand, you realize this is life. This is what happens. Things change. You have realizations, dynamics change, and ultimately it's for the greater good. It's for your benefit if you can see the truth of a situation. Very interesting. All right, Cancer, it's time for some final messages, some final words of advice for 2023. What do we need to know? Final advice, final messages, final words of wisdom for my beautiful Cancer viewers. What do we need to know? Make the time for self-love. Look at that beautiful double Libra energy. So Libra could be very important, or you may have a strong Libra placement. Make the time for self-love. Know you are loved and believe in your good luck. I think you are getting very lucky this year, actually. I think a lot of things are working out for you. Things are paying off. You're having success, new opportunities, blossoming in partnerships and relationships as well. For those of you in a relationship, again, I'm seeing that going from strength to strength. And for those of you who are single, the power is in your hands this year to get that relationship that you want, if that's what you want, and you're feeling very confident. And with this confidence and optimism and excitement and passion comes new opportunities and comes a lot of good luck. So this is really, really interesting. I think you already know you are loved, right? I think you're feeling more confident in your personal relationships. And because you're going to be so busy, it's just important to take some time for yourself when you need it. Just remember that. But overall, this is going to be a very great year for you, achieving a lot of success in different areas. So I'm very, very excited, Cancer. I'm very excited for you for 2023. I think it's going to be amazing. But nevertheless, I was going to say I wish you all the best. You probably don't even need it because your year's looking so good. But I really hope 2023 is a beautiful, amazing year for you where you can set out and achieve anything you want to. And I think you have the power to do that. So lovely to see. Thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed that reading, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks again, and I hope to see you all in the next video.